a conspiracy theory that he faked his death.
He's my neighbor in the trailer next door.
Him and you know the other one, Elvis, right?
Oh yeah, the 27 Club.
Yeah, we got Deep Beyond. Very cool, man. So you cut these from like Wizards and stuff like that.
Yes, thanks to Rob.
Thanks
Getting
to Rob.
a lot of those new ones.
Yeah.
No, that's not Wizard. No. Let me stop. It's not Wizard. These are previews. That one's the big previews one. Then I use the Marvel and DC ones.
I love your collage work. Oh, it's on double side too, man. I'm actually going to use this in the future. I'm going to use these, man.
Go.
I love abstract work. I love collages. It reminds me of my favorite songwriter, who is Bob Pollard.
Yeah, so that's the front, and then the back is just some random. But yeah, that's a collage of old books.
Here, let me hide that. Wow.
Yeah.
This is old books.
Yeah, that's some old books and just a bunch of random stuff. So there's going to feel a lot of layers on it.
You're going to see these popping up, man, when I do stuff, when I'm telling my story via song. I really appreciate it. We got another one here.
Okay, that one is an old preview. And then I took some tissue paper, stripped it down a little bit. That's where you see all the little, those are party napkins. And I stripped it, and I put it over another layer of other stuff. So if you feel the texture on it.
Yeah, I love that. It's so freaking cool, man.
And it's not straight or anything, but
and that's
I guess you could call it folk art.
Detailed work. Did you just like do something like that, or I mean, that's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's
awesome. Folk art.
And we got a playing card here. So you take old playing cards. It's great, you know.
Yeah, no, that one's a Dollar Tree special, man. You buy a pack of cards, you get a bunch of material.
I love collage work like this, man. I really do. Guided by Voices does this stuff all the time. It's beautiful. That's Bob.
It has these imperfections, but it's raw.
Yeah.
Didn't put any sealing on it or anything like that, man.
I appreciate it. And it's cards that are handmade, man. That's so
cool. You'll never find another one like that.
Yeah.
Unless you find another wacko like me.
Now, I don't have these classic X-Men's. I could tell you that right now. So
good. I was worried about that.
1988, classic X-Men, 23. I am slowly reading the old X-Men. This is going to plug a hole. To my knowledge, it's not, man, I don't like the glare. Do you know what I mean? 60. We got 60 here.
Do you have that one?
No.
Cool.
I love. Is this Art Adams cover? Wow, look at that. Pretty freaking cool.
There you go.
We got.
Those are all original covers, right? For the classics.
Yeah, classic X-Men is mostly Art Adams. But yeah, I love them. I do collect Uncanny, but I love the backup stories on the classic X-Men. It's so cool. So we got World War Hulk. So we have the X-Men, which I never read, but we got a classic Wolverine. Well, we got Wolverine versus Hulk, which of course is a classic. And yeah, World War Hulk. I never read it, but it was one of those
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that it's a great story. I came into comics maybe right after that or during it. No, during it, because it was a long event that was going on, and I didn't pick it up. You know, I know Scar came out of that. No, wait, no, I'm thinking Planet Hulk. World War Hulk. Actually, I think I was looking through. You know,
I think I can see the chat now. I see Cody. I see Roger. Yeah. Higgy Pop. Oh, Higgy Pop.
Oh yeah, Roger's saying, yeah, I would do these. I'm a natural at these, man. But I appreciate your influence, Roger. Really do.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so Jim's coming in. He says, "Hey guys, just checking in. I'm jammed up for an hour and a half. Have fun." Okay, no problem, bro.
Zodiac.
Yeah, Z, man. Oh yeah, Magnolia, right. So classic X-Men 83. Hey, Kenneth Bird saying hi to everyone. Hello, Kenneth Bird. Hello.
Again.
Yeah, I do read these, so slowly. I'm on like I forget what number I'm on. But I'm in the John Byrne era, which
Tell me when you have one that I mean, you already have one.
I don't have any of these Spectres. And
Oh yeah.
I'm interested in Spectre now. Interested in all. Okay. Mandrake, huh? That's gonna be some good
oh yeah.
That's gonna be some good art. Very cool. I haven't read these.
Yeah, I sent you those because that's one of my. Yeah, I'm trying to narrow down my collecting to 5 major characters, and that's
Oh, is that right?
So I shared those with you, and maybe create a new fan.
Cool. Yeah. No, I've been reading some Swamp Thing, and Spectre showed up in an annual, and I'm intrigued by the DC, mysticism, Justice League Dark, and stuff like that. Although I don't think Spectre's so powerful,
Oh yeah.
that. So I'm really interested in that. So thank you.
The duality of man. So there's somebody's going to get possessed or taken over or something. That's why I love these.
Okay, so we have Why the Last Man, or What's After the Watchmen. I think DC was trying to capitalize on Watchmen recently, maybe like 3 years ago or something, and so they released a lot of comics under that banner. Okay, so we got Spectre 54. Very cool. We got number 1 from the Infinite Crisis era.
Yeah.
This looks cool. I will read Infinite Crisis. It's probably the next DC event that I want to read after I read Crisis on Infinite Earths. Here's 14.
Yeah, I dig those covers, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I remember watching Rob's video when he started, looking at those. He's like, "Whoa, these are scary and cool at the same time."
Yeah. Night Mask, number 6. I don't have this one. These do come to me, and I remember them as a kid.
Yeah.
And I did like Night Mask as a kid. So, yeah. So, yeah, we got some Spectres. Is that a Preacher? No, that's the, so thanks, Mike, for these, man. Really appreciate it. This is a scary one here, isn't it? Spectre 45.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's awesome. I saw that on a show the other day.
Very cool.
Is the spider supposed to be Spectra, or I'm just looking at
I don't-
that stuff on its body? I was wondering if it was supposed to be.
It looks like the Spectre.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
He messes with people's heads, man.
Yeah. And here's another, the Watchmen, What's Next after Watchmen. And did you guys read Preacher?
I read that one.
Is this a reprint of the original?
Yeah, those are the first issue reprints, man.
Cool.
So you can start from the beginning if you haven't read it.
Wow.
That one's crazy, dude.
This is what got him famous, I think. Garth Ennis got him famous, and Steve Dillon.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yep, we got some Spectre. Good stuff, you guys. The Traveler, Stanley the Traveler from Boom. I've never heard of this. Pretty cool. Mark Waid, that's good.
Something different, man.
Cool.
I didn't know Stan Lee ever worked for anybody except for Marvel and DC.
Yeah, he did stuff. It's escaping me right now, but yeah, he would jump in there and do a story. He did one like a couple years before he died too. Here's Spectre 43. Thank you, dude. You guys hear my cat?
Oh yeah, I locked Amos Moses out, man. He's probably gonna be crying.
I had the door closed.
Because I was talking to Rob last night, and he kept nibbling on my fingers. I was like, "Dang it, boy, you're getting a little too close there."
Well, she didn't come in, so.
Hello, kitty.
Yeah, cats just don't like closed doors.
Wow, dude, you got me an X-Men annual. Is this Paul Smith art in this? Wow, dude, this is my era of X-Men. Thank you. I don't have this.
That's the where Storm turns a vampire.
Wow, very, very cool.
Nice.
Thank you. This was a kind gift. I do love my X-Men from the 80s, you guys.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm reading the classic stuff, the Byrne stuff, that will lead into this.
Yeah.
So freaking cool. Is this Paul Smith? Oh, Bill Sienkiewicz. Wow, very cool. Wow. Awesome. Wow, Mike. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Definitely an awesome gift, man. The Sienkiewicz art, dude, and freaking X-Men. Right on, brother. I freaking love it.
And I'm squirreling some away for Brother Rob over there, man. Well, I think I showed you a couple last week, didn't I, Rob?
Yeah, you showed me all those Disney ones asking if I wanted them or not. Yep.
Because I couldn't remember. I said, did I get these from you? And I'm giving them back. No, I can't do that, man. I got to make sure.
We have these trading programs now, or I'm going to start mine soon, and that's going to be funny what comes back to me. But, just take it with stride. So another Spectre. Pretty cool, man. Thank you for this. I will check these out. It looks awesome.
Well, if you like the psychological thrillers and things like that, you'll love Spectre.
And mysticism and the twist, those strange twist, and then the weird moral at the end of the story or whatever. But that it might leave you in a dark place or whatever. So yeah, and then we got X-Men the movie special #1, and we got A versus X. I remember this A versus X.
Yeah,
I actually read it, and I thought it was good. Rick Remender, I think, did he? No, he did one after that, but
I read that one. I forgot. I totally forgot about it, man.
Cool.
Y'all hear Amos?
A versus X. Yeah, that's when the Phoenix Force inhabited others, and yeah, I remember all that. It was okay, but I liked it. I didn't hate it. So
yeah.
So who wants to go next here?
Who's next? Congratulations to Rob. 300 episodes.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, baby. Oh, it's me. All right.
Are we going Rob? We'll go Rob.
Okay.
Rob.
Oh, it's me. Okay, so I got another Whatnot box to go through. I haven't actually been through this one too much, so I'm not sure what's in here. Ended up costing 32 cents a comic, but whoever I got this one from actually jammed 95 comics in this box. So,
so they end up owing you money, or how'd that work?
Yeah. But there's probably a lot of independent stuff in here, but there's something good in here, or I wouldn't have bought it.
Cool.
So you got the Unwritten #1 from Vertigo.
All right.
Which I don't know anything about. To be honest, I haven't read very many Vertigo books that I liked.
Yeah, they're a little slow or just kind of out there. And
yeah, just not. I mean, they're not supposed to be typical comic book stuff, but I guess I just like typical comic book stuff. So, Got Bad Dog #1. That looks kind of good. I don't know. It's a cool cover.
Yeah.
No.
That's from Image.
Hey, Carson, what's up, man? Thanks for being here.
All right.
Here we go. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos #1.
There you go.
Metarog's wife loves
And
night.
this looks like the real,
Before she
you
goes to
know,
bed.
Howling Commandos, not the monster version.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Not the.
They released
Not
one with
DC.
Bruce Willis or something. Yeah.
Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers #2 of 4. Oh, that might be fun.
Yeah.
Superman Batman 75, so giant sized. Looks like it's got some Legion in it, so that'll make me happy,
Cool.
hopefully. Brightest Day #16, Aquaman on the covers. Still slowly chipping away at that series. I haven't read any of it, but I'm putting it together slowly.
Yes, I guess you start off in the Jeff Johns when he started Green Lantern and the return of Hal Jordan and all that.
House of Mystery #5. Now this is a Vertigo series, I think.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I think I reviewed some of the first issues. It was really weird. Joe Kubert's Tor, The Sacrifice, #5 of 6 from DC.
Tor. Shout out to Rayman.
Wasn't aware that they had done any newer stories, so that's cool. Viking Prince and the War That Time Forgot, #5.
Who published that? DC?
That's from DC too, yeah.
Cool.
So hopefully that'll be cool as well.
Greetings, Double H.
There's
Thanks
a lot
for
of
being
stuff in
here.
this box I hadn't heard of. So, Secret Invasion, Frontline.
Yeah, I kind of. Yeah, cool.
Eternal Sword.
Let me give you commentary on every one of your comics.
Yeah, oh, there you go. I mean, I don't know anything about most of these. So.
Secret
Unity
Invasion.
#14, which I'm really slowly putting that together. Secret Six #1, which I've had on the channel before. So this is I probably have multiple copies of this one now. Somebody said it's pretty good, but I haven't read it yet.
Cool.
Green Lantern 34. And Detective Comics 848. So that would have counted towards what I was willing to spend on the box.
Yeah, you make sure you have your detective, right?
Titans #4. Ambush Bug Year None #2.
Have some
Year
fun.
none.
Bug, right?
And this was a surprise in there. This is Nexus, the Origin Remastered, and it's square bound.
Cool.
Not sure, if it's. I mean, it's
Hold that
basically a
one up.
little trade paperback. It looks like, but
Is
it's
it Dark Horse?
Rude Dude Productions.
Yeah, Steve Rude.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not.
Not seeing a Dark Horse logo anywhere on it, so I don't know if it's reprints of like the Origin or if it's something new or what. Since it's remastered, I am assuming it's
Very
kind
cool.
of a reprint or a retelling or something. But
Yeah, cool.
Werewolves on the Moon.
Where else would they be?
Dark Horse
Oh man! All right.
versus vampires.
Oh shoot! Claim. Claim.
Nice.
I'll be over to mow your yard tomorrow, man.
This too late. I did it today. The Unknown #2, and this seems really thin after the last ones I held up. I don't think this is a full size comic. This doesn't feel like it's got any heft to it.
Huh.
And then we'll do one more, and then we'll go to easy. Reanimator #0.
Dynamite.
Yep.
Cool.
And I don't know. Got to be something good in this box, or I wouldn't have ordered it. So, I mean, some of those look pretty interesting now that I'm taking a look at them, but there's only I think Trinity and Batman and the Detective were the only ones in that stack that I would have, like, as they're filling them, I would have counted towards the purchase price, you know?
Yeah, you want to keep, right.
Right.
Yeah. Because you don't necessarily do the modern books.
Not necessarily. It just depends. I mean, I enjoy seeing them, but I figure, you know, what I do is as they're putting the books in, I'll count like any book that I actually want or I collect, I'll count as a buck.
Right.
And then see how far I want to go on the box, figuring that, you know, well, shipping's going to be $8 and something if I have to pay shipping. So it's going to be that much more. But then, you know, I also know that, okay, some of them, most of the ones that I want, there's a good chance they're going to sell. So that's going to double the money. And then I'll just end up with whatever's left. It's just, I don't want to, you know, spend money without having any chance of getting it back. So
right. Yeah. Yeah.
it's just a weird formula that I started using.
I had fun at your last claim sale. That was great. So
thank you.
I had too much fun. All right. Oh, it's up me, man. First of all, how does it look, man? Does it is it blurry? What's going on with these?
I don't think it's blurry.
Okay.
It's got a little bit of a glare to it, but not much.
Okay.
That's not a good cover to tell on though, because it's got all those lines on it that look like glare.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna yank them out, man. Because I know the last time my video was a little blurry, but I'm gonna make up for it today. Here we go. We're gonna go to the Silver Age Spectre. Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, this is Spectre number 1. This is gonna be a series that one issue away from completing. It only went up to 10.
Is that a reprint or is that Silver Age?
No, it's Silver Age, brother.
Oh, cool.
12 center. So we're gonna have Gardner Fox as a writer and Murphy Anderson doing the art on this one.
Excellent.
This is The Sinister Lives of Captain Skull.
Cool.
Right. Yeah, and all these books, man, somebody's getting possessed. All right, let's see.
Oh, I like the lightning coming from his fingertips. I don't remember him having a lightning power, but
Dude, this guy will go into Super Saiyan mode, I guess. All right, here we go. We got number 2.
Emmanuel, what's up, bro?
Yeah. This is a Neil Adams cover. Number 2.
Really nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a series I need one, and it's funny because the one that I need, he's holding a big dollar bill, so he's mocking me. He's mocking me from the '60s, man. All right,
cool.
Here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna yank them out of these bags, so bear with me.
That's cool. Everything's cool, bro.
Here you go, man.
I appreciate the Spectres you gave me, the modern ones you just gave me.
Oh, dude, yeah. We got another Neil Adams cover, number 3.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Oh yeah, dude. That would make Higgy happy right there. Yeah.
Those look like they're in awesome shape too.
That is great.
Not too bad, man. They're not too bad. You know, I pride myself on being a home for the beaters or whatever you want to call them. I lucked out with these, man.
Did you order that a long time ago or something? Or
dude, I found these. Oh God, I got lucky one day. I was like, oh yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, dude. Here we go. Number 4. All right. This one's written by Neil Adams, and it's also Neil Adams art all the way through.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You can really tell the difference, man.
I guess I should be opening some of these up, right?
Oh, if you want.
Yeah. There's your first page right there. I can't see.
Neil Adams was great all the way to the 90s too, or just kept going, man. I love that UFO. That's great.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, these books got
the old school UFOs.
Open it up.
Nice, dude. Heck yeah.
All right.
Yeah, these are cool.
I like this is number 5. I like it when he's like a giant form. Number 5. Fugitive from Justice.
Cool.
Another Neil Adams.
Yeah. Man, he's like beaters equals comics that were read, loved, tickled, pinched, hugged, and flirted with.
Did it all, man. I did it all. I'm not ashamed to say it, brother.
Yeah.
I'm starting a new club, man. We're gonna call ourselves the Low Grade Brigade.
Oh, good. I'm in.
Go rescue all these unwanted books. Give them a home.
Absolutely.
All right, here you go. We got number 6.
Wow, look at that. Look how it pops.
Yeah. That's where they kind of changed the logo too a little bit.
Yeah,
Or a lot of it, I should say.
that is beautiful. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Pilgrim's Peril. Roger says there.
See,
Go ahead.
So I was just gonna say, covers like that, they make you want to open that book and read it.
Yeah.
You see so many of these covers now. I mean, the art's great, but they don't really invest you into the opening the comic necessarily.
Right.
Or you don't even know if that's what's in the book.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's true too.
You open it up and it's got Spider-Man. You open it up and it's got Scooby-Doo or something. What the heck?
Roger,
All right, number 8.
Roger says those are mostly what I have, Manny. I sniff them too. Nice.
Right there, live on TV, man. There you go. There's number 8.
Oh, hold that one up. Very nice, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Murphy Anderson, Jerry Garnetti, Grindenet. I can't say his name.
And that's such an amazing cover.
It is.
But when you look at it, it's also such a simple concept, but it's so powerful.
Yeah.
I want you to buy this book.
Powerful image, exactly.
I
Oh
want-
man, it's really odd.
That's what I saw when I saw it. I was like, yeah.
I want you to send me that book.
I
Right.
said, easy. You are the owner of these now. All right, let's see. I got a couple more here, guys.
Gerald
Sorry.
knows that. He says it's one of his favorite covers. Great.
Yeah. Here we go. We got number 9.
Number 9.
Number
Oh,
9.
look at that.
Number 9. The Book of Judgment.
Wow. You can't beat these Silver Age Neil Adams. It's so beautiful.
Not even the Spectre escapes the wrath of judgment.
Wow.
He too is burdened. That's why I love these, man.
Yeah. And the trade dress it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, that's
That's
really
good.
cool.
And hand covers, dude. Hand covers like that.
Well, McFarlane, to his credit, that's what he said, Todd McFarlane. If you could draw hands really well and
I've
face-
heard that before. I don't know if it was him, but
yeah.
before I show the front, you got to show the back. That was my uncle's room growing up right there, man.
Wow.
That kind of stuff.
You had a good influence.
Wow. Both good and bad,
Yeah, it
Oh,
is. Family
here
is-
we go. This is the last of the series, number 10.
Wow, thank you for sharing these.
Kind of got a Scooby-Doo vibe going there. Woo, woo,
Yeah.
woo, woo, woo. Right?
Cool.
There you go, man. That's the first round, brother.
Wow.
Those
That
are
was
awesome.
great. That was
So,
so
which issue are you missing?
Shoot. I should know it by heart now. Number 6. No. Number 9, 10, 8. Number 7. Yeah, there's one who's holding the ding dollar, man. He's mocking me because I looked it up and I said, well, let me see how much it is. And I saw it for, at that time, like $25. And I go, that's a whole box of comics, man. I can't, but I'm going to have to discipline myself and just say, this is all I need. Get it now before it goes crazier. Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
those are those struggles that I have. Is it quality? Is it quantity? Is it, so there you go, man.
And it's always a new decision every time it comes up.
Yeah. Then I say, okay, I'm this month I'm gonna buy the one that I'm missing, and then I go to Rob's channel and I start buying more and more.
That's how you do it. You alternate the months, I think. Okay, this month I'm just going to fill in gaps and pay up a little bit and get that run going. So
There you go.
Other months you could just just go on a spending spree or whatever. So 1976 Marvel 2-in-1 Annual #1.
What were we doing in '76?
Oh gosh, picking
I
up
was
sticks.
picking up
I
sticks.
guess.
There you go. There you go. There's the right answer. You're picking it.
The blow ups here. So we got cool Sal Buscema art.
Nice.
Today there's Sal Buscema mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Mouth alert, right?
Alert.
Good stuff though. The King Size Annual. I think I got this. I don't remember if it was through Dave or that short box of copper goodness that I bought there.
I'm gonna have to write a Dave song.
Yeah, you should. Okay, we got what is this? 1981 Raiders of the Lost Ark #3. Pretty cool. I definitely got this from Dave.
I like those pink pop colors, man.
Yeah. We got a person back there. Yep, this is from the movie, so pretty awesome. It's newsstand. The art inside's okay, but they always give you a kind of a splashy page in the beginning, right? Back then.
You didn't turn the page and just see the name of the book.
Yeah.
And a nice logo or something.
So this one
with a 2-page spread telling you the name of the book.
Okay. Oh, this is a reprint. Okay, so 1993 reprint of EC Comics, Weird Science Fantasy #4.
Oh my gosh!
But it's a reprint.
Yeah.
So we're talking flying saucers. Here we go.
Love it, dude.
Absolutely.
Documented evidence.
The covers for me are always seem like they're more fun, but I don't know. I'll totally flip through this and read it. I bet the stories are really good too. So I paid up for this at an LCS just for the. I decided I am gonna collect old flying saucers when I see them. Just
there you go. Rockets, flying saucers. Then you move on to aliens.
Yeah.
And that's a cool planet cover. So you just get them all.
Aliens or the devil, right?
Heck yeah.
1988, Filthy 50 Center, Adventure #3.
Nari Warrior. Okay.
Dude.
Holy crap, dude. That was cool.
Should I put this right over my head or what?
Y'all don't think I'm a weirdo, but like I said, man, that is just cool right there.
I have a friend Max who just loves, that pop culture looking Satan, But for 50 cents,
black and white too. Heck yeah.
I'm not going to leave this behind for 50 cents.
No, sir.
So yeah, these adventure comics look really cool when I see them, I guess there's multiple artists in here, so we'll leave you with him laughing.
Thank you. They swiped that from the Joker and just put him on there, right?
Yeah,
that is cool, man. I like it.
Okay, this is probably 19. Let me call it 1988. No, 1983. Oh my God. Star Slayer #8. This is probably a double from First Comics. I love First Comics, so
yeah.
This might be a double, so it might go in my doubles.
Yeah, it might go in my pile now.
Yeah, I know you love First now too, so that's really cool, bro. Excellent.
So how's that going, man? Are you getting closer to completion with your blog spot? Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Man, I'm not actually.
No, dude, it's called life. It's called life, brother.
I'm gonna release it just partial and just
tell
people to come back every so often, every 4 or 5 days, and there should be something new in there, We got some glorious Marvel Tales from 1970. Marvel Tales 28. The Molden Man is back.
Well, you're hunting down those early Marvel Tales, huh?
Well, yeah. This one came to me in that box that had Secret Wars 8 in it and stuff. So,
yeah.
You have you definitely have Ditko art in here, I think, and then
So you paid 25 cents for that.
I know I got some
Was
from
that
Dave.
the Dave box or was that something
I
else?
know I got some from Dave. Look at this though. Man.
The Dave box.
And then I bought one online of a small box of stuff, and they gave me a refund. Remember that? And I still have all that jumbled up in the backed up back issue area. But love the Spidey, old school Spidey. So I got one, and I got two. So this will be a double.
There you go.
Nice.
So Rob, you want to go next? I can show one more here if you want. 1989's Elementals, Volume 2, number 8. I love the wraparounds for these. I have been reading these. It's pretty awesome. There's this ancient sorcerer named Lord Saker, who created a machine that supposedly takes all the supernatural energy from the world, and it becomes unnatural consequently. And so in response to that, these elemental spirits inhabit recently deceased humans. So it's pretty cool.
Hey, was that cloud on the back cover? Was that some sort of like a sphinx or something? The cloud.
Oh no, it looked to me like a wolf. I'll show
you. A wolf, yeah, something like that. That looks cool, man.
That's what the writing is by Bill, I think Willingham is his name. And it's cool. All the characters have individual voices, like I say, and it leaves a lot to the imagination, and there's action and there's drama, and it's actually good comic stories. So should I do one more, or
do it?
We'll do a Mike Grail. Mike Grail number 4, Shaman's Tears, from this is the 1994. I thought that most of these had a gatefold. I might have told our guy Razor Comics that one of these had a gatefold cover when it didn't. But gosh, you can't beat this Mike Grail art. I got this for 50 cents too.
Shout out to Razor Comics, man. I'm enjoying his videos.
Yeah, dude.
He's having fun, dude.
I guess he turned Rob right onto the Whatnots, right?
Yeah, because I checked out Whatnot quite a while back, and I just didn't understand how to use it, I guess. But
I'm kind of afraid to install it on my phone, to be honest.
Yeah, well, the only reason I put it on my laptop, and the only reason I ended up installing it on my phone was because it's the only way you can enter the giveaways.
Wow.
You can't do it from your laptop. So,
I mean, this is a lot of work.
So if
I haven't had any problems. So, I guess
if my chat is current, Roger says bye.
All right,
my chat is up to date. And Sleepy Reader just joined us. Amen.
Are you up, Rob? You want to show?
Oh yeah, I'm up. Sorry, I was looking at the comments. Comics Embrace is here too.
Cool.
All right.
And okay, so just continuing through the box, the Whatnot box. Speaking of Whatnot, we have
Roger.
Spirit number 17 from the DC series. So I guess these were newer versions. I think these were done after Will Eisner passed.
Oh, okay.
What up, Comics Embrace? Thanks for being here.
Number 19. So these would have counted towards my dollar amount I was willing to spend on this box too. So Invincible Iron Man number 3. Kind of a cool cover.
Oh yeah.
Action Comics 867, and I am still trying to put my Action Comics runs together, so this would have counted.
Comics Embrace.
What I was willing to spend too.
Let us know what elementals you need, man. I got some doubles.
Unknown Soldier from Vertigo, which that might be cool. I haven't really checked out any Vertigo titles that did existing characters other than like the House of Mystery thing, although the House of Mystery thing was really strange.
Greetings, Damien. Thanks for being here, man.
Detective Comics 846. The Last Defenders, number 5 of 6.
The
Batman
last
Confidential 19.
Yeah, I'm slowly collecting the confidential stuff.
Secret Invasion, number 4.
That's where Bendis started losing me, to be honest, but that's cool.
Wolverine Saga. Booster Gold 22. Farscape, Strange Detractors, number 4.
Cool. I loved that series actually when it was out. That was a Jim Henson series.
Huntress, number 5.
Damien's asking if this is a mystery box. Was this a mystery box?
It wasn't a mystery box. It was a box they do on Whatnot where they show you all the books as they're putting them in for like a second, and then you bid what you want on it, pretty much. Some of them start them off at $1. Some of them start them off at $10. Trinity, number 6. So I knew what was in it, but you forget, there's actually 92 comics in this box.
Wow.
Comics Embrace. Just thanks for being here, bro. It's awesome.
Superman, World of New Krypton, number 5.
Yeah, I loved Farscape too, Damien. Really loved that show. Really thought it was, especially the beginning. Really thought it was intriguing.
Green Lantern 43. Oh, kind of a cool gravestone cover. Batman 688.
Cool cover, right? 688, was that Grant Morrison era?
It says Judd Winnick and Mark Bagley on the cover.
Looks cool.
A nice Two-Face in there. And this cover is cool. Our buddy Mike Grell, Warlord number 4.
He's doing
From
covers.
the miniseries.
Did he do the
awesome work?
Did he do inside work as well?
I don't think he did on these. He did
the covers.
He wrote them, but he didn't do the art.
That's kind of like Green Arrow, right?
Yeah.
Those Green Arrow covers are great. And then the inside's pretty good.
This is Aliens from a free copy from Aliens Day, whatever the heck Aliens Day is.
Cool. Carson says that good issue of Green Lantern leads into Blackest Night. That's great, yep. Carson. You read all of that. Maybe someday I'll tackle it,
The Actress in the Bishop, whatever the heck that is, from Desperado Comics.
When I got back in, I read Sinestro Corps War. I thought that was cool. Green Lantern.
Mr. Stuffins, number 2.
Mr. Stuffins.
Mr. Stuffins, huh?
I guess that's the teddy bear. I don't know.
What is that in the air there? That's a teddy bear?
It's a teddy bear. Yeah, he's attacking the guy. So
that was in the Whatnot. All this has been.
Yeah, it looks kind of like Boris the Bear, but he's in color. Oh, and then at the end, he's just a teddy bear. Wait a minute.
This is a great way to get stuff you would never think of buying.
Yeah. Exactly. And then at the last panel, it's just the guy holding his kid's teddy bear. So I don't know what's going on.
What up, Jeff? He says, "Hey, y'all, love the Bollard cover of Actress and the Bishop. Didn't know Bollard."
Was that a Bollard cover?
Wow.
It did look like his style. Yeah. I'll let you mention it.
Yeah, that one was on one of the A1 comics that I picked up a while back.
It's the Yep, Brian Boland. It's in black and white.
David Sandwick says
the whole thing is Brian Boland. It's written and illustrated by him.
Oh wow!
And
can you pull that up?
A lot of nudity, so I'm not going to show it. But
a lot of it's adult material.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Project Superpowers Chapter 2 from Dynamite. These look interesting to me too, because Alex Ross was heavily involved in the artwork.
David Sanowitz says the Aliens Day is like Arbor Day, but with aliens instead of trees.
So you're supposed to go out and plant an alien?
Yeah. Watch him grow.
Oh, here's why I bought this box. Yeah. Muppet Robin Hood.
Oh,
Wow.
Number 2 from Boom Kids.
Yeah, I guess
And
Sinestro Award, right, through Blackest
Muppet
Night.
Show number 3.
Wow, cool.
nice.
And that's it for now. I think there's some more Muppets in there, but
Do you have any Muppet Babies? I'm not too afraid to admit. I used to watch that. I was older, but I thought it was cool.
You want to take it over, Mike?
Yeah, man. All right. So last time you mentioned that you were getting into some old Doctor Strange, or you wanted to see some old Doctor Strange.
Heck
So
yeah.
I pulled a few out, man. So this is from the first series, number 179.
Excellent.
Steve Ditko, you got Spider-Man on there.
Is that a reprint of the Strange Tales? Or wow, beautiful Silver Age.
Yeah.
No, that's when it probably
dang,
turned-
Easy, you've been holding out on us, man. You got some cool books over there.
I know. Been holding
This
out.
one came at a discount because it's a victim of what is Higgy call him? An Ugats.
Oh, Ugats.
Yeah, you see that little right there.
Hey, we appreciate you bringing them out.
Yeah, dude. No, I said, well, let me see if I can find something here.
Thank you.
All right, then we jump to Marvel Premiere number 12.
That was Ditko art inside of the that.
Yeah, yeah. Let me. Sorry about that, man. Let me.
That's okay, bro.
In a page that's not the first one right off the bat.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, man. Classic Ditko.
Love the psychedelic.
Oh yeah, that's what I love. Man.
Yeah.
Okay, then we go to Marvel Premiere featuring Doctor Strange number 12. Cool
Very
monster.
cool. That is a great cover.
Doorway to Doom.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm getting a hankering for Doctor Strange.
Well,
Some bids.
you got Spectre, Doctor Strange, and Mist. This one's more of the mystic arts, things like that.
So
Then
going
I
back
have,
to,
what's that?
Jeff is going back to the Muppet Baby, saying that Marie Severin draws the comic. So
I've got some.
Oh, cool. All right. Okay.
To go drag them out in a minute. There we go. There's Doctor Strange from the second series, number 1.
Excellent. Look at that.
That snake and skull man is what. What's that?
Wow, you could hold that one up for a while. Awesome.
I think that's a Frank Bruner cover. Let's see. Yeah, but no, I'm with you, brother.
Wow.
That's one of the time tops right there. All right. Just that freaking skull and snake.
Yeah.
The detail that goes into it,
Oh, I gotta yank these out of the bag. Here's a number.
Frank Burner, Doctor Strange.
Yeah. All right, so you hear the popcorn popping. Go to number 5. So this is, again, I was telling you guys that these are some of the characters that I'm always going to look for, that I probably need to start investing more. So obviously I'm missing 2, 3, and 4, but I can't pass up a good deal, man. So but I know I've got to go back sometime and get these. Silver Dagger, man. Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's gorgeous stuff.
Then we jump to number 6, and it also covers the horror vibe, right? That drew me in the first place, like that right there.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Holy. Is that Burner? I'm not even familiar with this era.
That's got to be, yeah. I mean, he did a lot of work for those.
Wow.
Doctor Strange, and I used to love the circle. Where am I at? The circle cover boxes.
Yeah.
Those spoke to me, man. All right, then that was number 6, and we go to number 7.
Alberto wants to trade me. He says he has 2 and 4, needs 1 and 5.
I need 2 and 4, and I'm not letting go of the number 1, man.
He's not gonna like it. He doesn't have doubles of this stuff, right?
I've got a few doubles, but not this early, man. Not this early. These are okay. What a number is this? Number 7.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Carson says 4 issue. I think 4 is his favorite opening / panel. He has the Pegasus fighting a giant skull. Very cool.
I got a fever, and the only cure right now. I won't go. Demon fever. Yeah. Well, so that was 7. Then we jump up to 19. So yeah, there's some big gaps in this run.
Wow.
Unless I got them floating around here, but not. I think I put all these when I started rearranging stuff. I put these where they have the skulls on that one.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You want to do one more?
You don't see the old Doctor Stranges coming up that often either.
You're like, yeah.
No,
I'm looking at eBay lots sometimes, you know. But
well, there's your double.
I have that one. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. That one's number 32.
Volume 2. That's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, volume 2, 32.
Dreamweaver. Look at that.
Dreamweaver. All right, so there you go, brother. There's your Doctor Strange I promised last time.
Wow. Yeah, I
go,
appreciate it, man. What a treat that was. Oh my God. It's like, how do you follow that up? Thank you for that, man. Definitely Doctor Strange, I'll tell you that. So we got Strange Tales here.
Now I can go find my Muppet Babies.
Issue 174 from what? 1974. The Golem.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
That walks like a man.
Yeah.
You walking like a man.
Do a little giant size for you guys. I mean, you got to really appreciate the detail.
Oh yeah.
You know. But this, it was another, I think, Dave special.
I'm liking the Dave box.
Yeah, me too. And this is nice.
I mean, the Larry box was great. Larry's got some competition now.
John Buscema.
Oh, Big Bad John.
Yeah. Man, what a day today. It was a busy day, you guys, but we love doing this.
Oh yeah.
It's the best part of the day.
Yeah. It's a great way to unwind and talk, and it's fun having friends like you guys. Here we go. Marvel's Greatest Comics 31. You know, this is going to be a reprint, but it's a reprint from 1971, so it's just as old as I am. And I got this at the LCS, and that's not so L in Olympia, but I see an old Doom cover, I just go for it, you know. But yeah, it's Purdy.
Yes, there's Purdy.
So much stuff to read, so little time, right?
Oh, man, dude. Like
Great.
in the last couple of days, I think I only read one book. I got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, me too. Some days I don't get to read. I feel the difference. I just feel better when I'm reading these older books. We got a Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch story in the back. Just good stuff. Oh, look at what we got here. Doctor Strange 52.
There you go.
So
look at that.
These are slowly coming to me. That is so cool.
Heck yeah.
You really pause. When you're a kid, you don't always pause and really look at it. Sometimes you did, but
hey, when I was a kid, a lot of my books didn't have a cover, so.
Well, there you go. This is from 1982.
Ah, beautiful.
So I'll be collecting Doctor Strange from the 80s down whenever I see it. And just read, right? Read this stuff. Look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I mean, they're freaking cool trips, man. That's all I can tell you.
And this is in really nice condition. Sometimes they don't tell you who it is, but I love when I just randomly open the page, you know.
Mm-hmm.
This is how comics should be, right? And the newsprint really does something for it. Or maybe it's just the nostalgic effect of the newsprint.
Well, you know, I'm not knocking anything new, but is it more like they're digital color, right?
Yeah.
And they can put some really cool combinations together, but then again, you know, like you're saying, on the newsprint, it's got a different.
It doesn't.
Maybe we're just nostalgic for it, or
yeah, it doesn't.
We first held.
You know, 1971, Submariner 46.
Submariner.
Yeah, dude. Stingray.
Dude, I used to love that costume.
Everyone loves it when Namor just snaps. You know.
The Stingray's costume, man.
Very, very good. We got Gene Colan art in this. Very nice. Wow. Everyone's just in awe.
Dude.
It's so much fun, you know, like just holding these and looking at them, you know.
Yeah.
It's just, there's nothing like it. It goes beyond nostalgia for me too.
Well, it's beautiful art, man. There's no other way. It's just art. It's great.
It's just art, and they just told stories like.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't anything else like the comic art form. It's just
they're not trying to influence you with
the story and the art coming together. It's just awesome.
Yeah, like I say, it serves both hemispheres of the brain. You know, you got to read it, but you also get to pause and just like really soak in the visuals.
You know, speaking of soaking in, I'm trying to get more knowledge, and I started listening to these podcasts, and a lot of times I hear that these guys, to them, it was just a 9 to 5. They went in, cranked out work, and then took off, you know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, I don't see that on the pages. I see like passion and just beauty.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, is this what you do when you're mad? I would hate to see when you fall in love with something.
Absolutely. So we got an indie from the 80s here, Heroes Comics, Flare #2. I see this stuff for 50 cents, man. I just grab it because it's pretty crazy, but I just
what comic's not worth 50 cents? You know,
I love it. I love this style. I love the indies from the 80s, and there's so much of it. You know, the stores don't know what to do with it. You know, because it's not very popular like the big two.
Well, we might start seeing a shift. You know?
Yeah, we keep saying that, but we don't necessarily want to create that. We want to get plenty of this stuff first.
Don't buy this stuff. Oh my God.
Keep spending money on the modern stuff, and then put the modern stuff in the plastic. Go ahead. You know? I mean, if you go for it, you guys, it's cool. You know, I'm not knocking anything here. So we got another Doctor Strange, but it's Marvel Tales. And you know, it's Steve Ditko, Marvel Tales 164. It's got that cover, that famous one that you showed last week. The what is it? The laundry detergent. I used to have that one. You know, I stepped away from the computer when you were showing that.
The all detergent cover, man.
Yeah. Very cool.
When detergent used to come in a box.
Mike, you want to jump in here?
Yeah, man, let's go for it. So,
okay, hold on a second. Let me put this away.
All right. So, the next character that I really want to focus on more.
Thanks for joining us. Will just joined us. Right.
Oh, no. All right. Here you go. I'm going to see some some of the new stuff. So what I got now are these Conan sagas, right? So these are reprints, right? And then, so I'm going to ask a very important question here.
Okay.
Right. So first of all, what's cool about these is like this one reprints Conan number 1, 2, and 3, right? So my first question is, do I own Conan 1, 2, and 3? Right? Or do I have to have it proper? But if I want to read the story, right?
Wow.
It's all black and white. So
Excellent.
that's the first cool thing about this.
Yeah.
And of course, Barry Windsor Smith was the artist on those first Conans, right? So he came back. I think this was in '88. These are new covers. So this is new then. Barry Windsor Smith art.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's number 1. And the first 9 issues all featured new Barry Windsor Smith art, right? And I'm missing a couple of these, so anybody want to trade? Yeah.
Guys, thanks for all the comments on when I was doing the thing there. That's beautiful. We're gonna jump ahead to the Conan.
Conan's all right. So we got number 2, and this one's gonna reprint number 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, that one's you got to kind of
It's cool.
Put your peepers on it. That was like
what
Barry
publisher?
Windsor Smith. Who published this?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah. So on the inside you're getting all Marvel reprints from those first Conan issues.
Excellent.
Where do I go here? Right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get that one. So that's number 2. And like I said, that's number 4, 5, and 6. Okay.
I'm hearing good things about Titan doing Conan for sure.
Oh man. So every time I go to my comic shop, they're out. No matter when I go, we're sold out. So I think one guy is getting them all. Then I said, I'm gonna get the Savage Sword. I get there for the Savage Sword. No, we're sold out. I'm like, come on, man. So I've been reading it online.
Filthy 50 centers. I told you guys that. I showed you guys that, right? Thanks, Will, for saying that.
All right, here's number 3. And there's and this one reprints number 7, 3, 7, 8, and 9.
Excellent.
And like I said, so are these placeholders for because I'm working on the run. I'm working on the Conan run.
That's what I do, buddy. I put them in bags and board, but I put the original numbering on the bag, and I put them in with it. What up? Kenneth Bird is back. Hi to everyone is here tonight.
Everybody. All right. So let me get to. Yeah. So man, the chances of me getting number 1. That thing's got to be dog beat up before somebody. But hey, but these are my placeholders. So here's number 4 of Conan Saga.
Okay, cool.
These are all Barry Windsor Smith. So I think he was maybe experimenting with I don't know. Some of these look like they're mosaic, and then this is probably a pencil, and then some look like they're painted.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So this is collecting issues 10 and 11. Then it's got a cool poem in the back. All right. Couple more, man. Couple more.
Keep going, bro. You're on a streak tonight.
Here we go. There's number 5. And this one's 12, 13, 14. Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
And then after this, you're going to start seeing Conan Saga do reprints from the comics, but also from Savage Sword of Conan, which is, where, again, my crazy uncles, right? Yeah. Hey, put that Bugs Bunny down, come check out some of this. Like, okay, shoot. Yeah. Grandma.
Are those comic sized or magazine size?
No, these are magazine. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, these are magazine size.
Nice.
So they're the same size as a Savage Sword, but again, it's all reprinting in black and white.
Nice.
Those early Conan magazine, Conan comic.
Wow.
And so you get your
love it.
But man, I mean, Barry Windsor is awesome, but John Buscema is always going to be my
As a kid, I
primary.
would see the Conan mags and the comics everywhere, and I just never grabbed them, like because I was a kid, you know.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Now we're all trying to get them, right? It's funny.
Yeah.
Well, in some shops, they wouldn't even let you look at them. Now you go, no, you can't come back here. Like, well, what's back there? You drive your interest even more. All right, here's number 7. So what y'all hiding back there? 2021. So yeah, so I'm missing what did I say? 4 and number 9. I'm missing the last one of these new Barry Windsor Smith covers.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so but like I said, you know, they're gonna later on reprint Savage Sword of Conan and
Love it.
pick up a few storylines and keep you hooked like that. So
Yeah.
there you go, man.
Very cool. Wow. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for sharing those, dude. We went from Doctor Strange to Conan with you, man. Barry Windsor Smith. I love it.
Working on the top 5 of all time characters that I gotta.
What are your top 5 now? Let's hear them.
All right, so Spectre, Conan, Doctor Strange, and then there's room for 2 more. I'm still debating. Because always the horror comics and the Western and war, those are just universal. But I got to start, you know.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah.
And the next week it'll be somebody different. No, I'm playing. These are my top 3 for a reason.
Those weird wars will always be floating around your collection, though, right?
Yeah. Back there, man. That's next week.
So, hey, Will, are you ready for us? Would you like to share? Are you got the new stuff?
I got the new stuff.
Okay.
You got the goods, man. All right, Will.
Thank you, Mike.
Welcome.
Hello, Will.
Hey, so I just got
we love your reviews, man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I just literally got back from the LTS. So.
Oh, cool.
Hot off the presses. Here we go.
We'll pull these out.
Yeah.
Show you what I got.
Comic and Brace could say you can only handle so much goodness. I can relate to that too. I love it, man. All right.
So we got the new ASM 47. You got Chasm on the cover. And Hollow's Eve.
Yeah, they're both relatively new characters.
Relatively new, right? This is a JR and Scott Hanna cover. So working together on that cover, which is pretty cool. But yeah.
Is that the cover A?
This is the cover A. And you got guest artists on the inside, Todd Knock. He does a lot of the
he did a lot
covers.
in the 90s.
Yeah, so not looking bad. Not looking bad on the interiors.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a big I remember him from
So is this totally different from the Ultimate Spider-Man that I hear a lot about, where is it different altogether, or how does that work?
It is different altogether.
Jacob, thanks for being here.
It's a different whole, instead of the 616, it's a whole different universe that they're in. But this is actually Ultimate Spider-Man #1, which I picked up today. This is the fourth printing.
Love that story, man. Awesome.
Yeah, that's the one everybody's raving about, right?
Yeah, this one's good.
It's good.
It has
Jonathan Hickman.
Yeah, it's giving you the life that I think people wanted for Peter Parker. So.
And Chichetto on the art, I think.
Too. And Chichetto's the artist. Yeah,
he was great on Daredevil too.
Yeah, he
Chip Zdarsky was great. So when I saw that combination, I was like, "Yep, picking up." I ordered the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Let's see if we go to the. See if we can find a page. So here's a page with the Ultimate Universe Iron Man in there.
Oh yeah.
I won't ruin the story in case there's people.
Yeah. It's still very new, this universe.
Yeah. Ultimate Green Goblins in this first issue. It's more of a cameo. It's a one-page.
Yeah.
One-pager. And believe it or not, Ben Parker's still alive and working with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes. That's the twist.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of the series.
Yeah, that Ben is alive.
It's a lot of good stuff happening in this book. You know, they're not.
It's not shoehorned.
Parker So far, he's had a relatively good.
The pacing's great.
Pacing's good.
Not
the
so
villains are funny.
Yeah.
So there's some funny moments, like when he meets Shocker.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, yeah, he meets Shocker, and I won't ruin it, but it's
No.
definitely worth checking out. Whether you check it out online or
And he's in his 30s.
trade.
He just received his powers, so that's
Right.
another dynamic. He's, you know,
and he's got a family. He's married to MJ.
Yeah, he felt empty before he received the powers again.
Yeah, so it's definitely like a life that I think people wanted for Peter. All right. Keeping with Spider-Man, we have,
Cool,
the 60-year anniversary of the Avengers. So this is actually Spider-Man ASM 47 still, but they did a West Coast Avengers What If
Yeah. Yep.
cover. So they've been doing these for a while, about a year.
Disney covers, right?
Disney covers.
Yeah,
First, it
I like
started off
those
with
covers.
100 years.
It makes me mad because they put them all on Amazing Spider-Man, which made no sense to me.
Right. They're just covers from all over the place. I think for them, business wise, it made sense, right? That's their top selling.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where the decision came from.
Right. So Disney was like, yeah, put it on ASM. It sells. Even when it sucks, it sells. So we got
your man.
Indie House of Slaughter number 22.
Oh, they're still doing those. I jumped out for the first few, but is it good now?
It's good. It's real good now. They actually got back to Jace Butcher, who was kind of one of the characters in the first book. But basically everybody who's done him wrong in his life has come to New Orleans to basically finish him off. And he gets another friend who helps him out with stuff. Basically like a fortune teller who says, everybody's here. They're coming for you. You got to run. You got to get out of town. And he's like, wait, you're telling me everybody who's like hurt me in my life is here at the same time in the same place? And he's like, we're staying here and we're getting revenge. So
cool.
Yeah. And this is part 2. So part 1 already happened. And that's kind of where he finds out that everybody's hanging out.
Yeah. That's cool. I have Something Is Killing the Children, the first one, all the way to like maybe 30 something, and I kind of jumped off, but maybe I should grab some trades and catch up with the story and read that stuff too. It's getting good again, or
it's pretty good. Yeah,
it's slowing down there for me,
Yeah, it definitely hit. So I believe the original Something Is Killing the Children was only 12 or 15 issues. Like they didn't have much more written past that, and it got so popular that they were like, you can't stop writing this. So then he had to come up with like origin stories and new characters, and and I think that's where it lost a little bit of the momentum. He was trying to build the world, past what he already had. So,
but I really think that Rob and Mike would like those earlier issues of Something Is Killing the Children. It's definitely horror, and it's borderline gore, but it's not. It's more suspense. It's cool. It's not it's not over the top.
And speaking of gore and suspense and horror, we have The Incredible Hulk, which is, Marvel's horror book these days.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, there's monsters in here. Let's see, I can find you some. It really is now just about Hulk fighting demons.
They're after him.
If I were to jump in on that, what issue do I jump to? Where do I start on that storyline?
I mean, it's on issue 11, so I would just probably start with 1 and just get the trade. If not,
and the art from Nick Klein is awesome in the beginning.
Yeah, Nick Klein kills it. If not, you can jump around issue 6, and that progresses the story past where where it's understandable. So there's the first arc where he's fighting demons and stuff, but you got.
This is not Nick Klein, right?
This is not. No, this is a guest artist. Earls. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, the major complaint is that Nick Klein. This is Jacob. I wish Nick Klein did the whole thing. That's what I'm hearing. Danny
Earls, guest artist. So yeah, I guess Nick Klein just needs a break every once in a while. So he off and jumps on. For the most part, though, he does the covers. So that is a Nick Klein cover.
Cool.
That's pretty.
Hold that baby up.
Yeah. So here's Hulk, choking out some demon. Yeah. But yeah, basically they're after Hulk. Like like Aaron was saying, they're they're chasing them down because they, who doesn't want a Hulk demon on their side, right? So they capture the Hulk and then just turn him into a big demon, and there you go. Yeah. You could take over the world.
So yeah, shifted from the body horror of the Immortal Hulk series into just dark, demon stuff, right?
Yeah, and in between, right, you had the Donny Cates spaceship Hulk.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
which was exciting in the beginning, and people started falling off it, though, right?
Right, and then it kind of petered out. Yeah. Keeping in, I guess, the horror range. This isn't really horror, but this is Rat City #1. This is a brand new Spawn book. Yeah,
okay.
But this happens in the future.
Hold that right up. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so. That cover looks cool.
Yeah, it's got very much like the 2099 vibe when Marvel was doing those characters. Just,
Bobby Catalano says hi to you, Will.
Hey, Bobby. What is up? What is up? How are you doing? Yeah, so we got Rat City.
Awesome.
They already have, like, the thing with the Spawn books is they already usually have the cover ready.
The fifth Spawn book out now, ongoing, right?
Yeah, and this happens in the future. So there's some stuff that Spawn does in the current that then propels this to the future. What you have here is a wounded soldier who's got prosthetic legs, but they're like cybernetic legs.
Oh, okay.
And somehow whatever Spawn did, during his time, kind of sends the powers, if you will, the Hellspawn powers to his legs, and then that's kind of the catalyst for this guy to become a Hellspawn. And they show you like some of the concept art back here.
So it's not the original Spawn guy.
No, this isn't Al Simmons.
Al Simmons, yeah.
Yeah, this is a new Spawn. And
have you read Sam and Twitch? Jacob Hurds is pretty good.
I did read it. It was interesting. It's a lot of setup to me, but it definitely seemed like an interesting book. Some weird
detective stuff.
Yeah. I expected a little bit more like supernatural and let's investigate the alleyways and what's happening with Spawn and everything else that's happening in the universe right now. And it was, I mean, it was definitely like more just cop detective story. And then at the end, you kind of get that whole something's happening that's not quite
Spawn 350
normal,
just,
if you will.
Spawn 350 just dropped, right? And a major occurrence happened, right? And should we spoil it here? No, or is it too new?
You know what? If people were going to say, where should I start with Spawn? I would say start with 350 because it basically was a reset of the Spawn books. Not a hard reset, but it was. I think it was kind of like, how do we get people to jump onto Spawn from here? They had a story this story basically, I would say even before 300. So maybe like issues like 290 or something like that. So you have like 60 issues of a storyline that just happened.
Right.
And how do you reconcile that, which they did in 350? And then how do you get people to jump on to see where it goes from there?
Yeah.
And that's basically what 350 was kind of like the all right, let's see if we can get some new audience members to join us on this ride.
Yeah, there's Scorch, there's Gunslinger, there's Spawn and
King Spawn,
and now this one.
And now, now there's
Rat
City. Yeah, which kind of ties into what was happening in Spawn anyway, because Spawn was bringing characters from the past, the present. He was bringing all sorts. Like, this is how Gunslinger Spawn ends up in the current. It's just pulling Spawns in and out. So this, I guess, shows you the consequences of his actions. Well, we'll see. I haven't read Rat City yet, so I'm not sure if there's any true consequences or bad consequences. Here we have Weapon X-Men #2.
Okay, how is this? How was the first one of that? I got mixed reviews on that.
It was fun. It was good.
Fun. Okay.
There's a ragtag team of Wolverines joining together. If you're a fan of Onslaught, Onslaught's in there. But if you're just a fan of seeing like different Wolverines, like here we have a Wolverine who's kind of lost his healing ability. Like he hasn't completely lost it, but it's slowed down. So his metabolism is slowed down. So
Oh, right, yeah.
He's a little.
There's some humor.
There is some humor.
Yeah.
There's definitely some humor. You have.
So the Salmon Switch, going back to that, was that just a one shot?
No, it's an ongoing.
Well, that's an ongoing too. Okay, yeah. So we got six in that universe, right?
Hey, Canadian survivalist. What's up?
Greetings, Canadians, Canadian survivalist. Right on.
Yeah. So, you do have.
Thank you for being here.
So you have a couple of other X-Men characters in here. You have Phoenix, so Jean Grey as the Phoenix, kind of putting together this team. You have Zombie Wolverine. You have cameras reverse. Age of Apocalypse Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
You got a female Wolverine from like the 15th century. So
cool.
She's part of the bloodline of the Wolverines, if you will. She's a Howlet.
Interesting. The premise is that the Jean Grey from a different universe gathers all these Wolverines that we know about and some new ones, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And puts them together as a team to kind of fight stuff that's happening. Primarily this guy, Onslaught, who's the premise is Onslaught's kind of jumping between different dimensions or different universes to kind of mind control, take over those places.
Sure.
And Jean Grey or the Phoenix and these Wolverines are kind of tracking him down.
Cool.
Right? Who's a better tracker than Wolverine? So.
Right. I gotta step away for a second, Will. You're gonna hold it for a minute or so, or
yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Marcus? What was that?
He said he's gonna be right back, man.
Oh, he's gonna be right back. All right. So I thought he was gonna switch to somebody else. I didn't realize he was just
it's all you,
away.
buddy.
What else is going on new at the comic shop, man? What you got?
All right. So we got Ultimate X-Men #2. This is the first appearance of a new character, Maystorm. Hey Dagger, how's it going? Marcus is in the house. Peach Momoko. This is totally Peach Momoko driven. So if you know Peach Momoko, this book is written and drawn by Peach Momoko, Japanese artist. So the style is very much like chibi and different colors, closer to pastels, I guess.
That's cool.
Just really close to, I guess, manga art. But Peach Momoko's been a pretty big artist lately. I mean, she even did alternate, variant costumes for the Spider-Man 2 video game. So her artwork even crossed over multimedia into the Spider-Man video game. But this is Ultimate X-Men. So you got Armor is actually the main character so far in this book. And it looks like there's some stuff happening, and eventually I'm guessing out of this there'll be a team that's going to happen. So you have Maystorm, who's another character whose first appearance is in here, and I'm guessing as the series progresses we'll have more and more characters added to the team.
Cool.
All right. Next up, we have Star Wars: The High Republic #6. So this is
High Republic. Wow, here we go.
Yeah, this is a prequel, so they actually give you the timeline here. So the High Republic is now the first things that happen in the Star Wars universe, followed by Fall of the Jedi, which includes the Phantom Menace, and everybody's favorite trilogy, the first three. Then you have Reign of the Empire, which are a lot of the Disney shows and in between stuff and movies. So you got the Bad Batch, you got Solo, a Star Wars story, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then you got Age of the Rebellion, and that includes some of the Star Wars, some of the Disney stuff. Sorry, and then you got Rogue One in there, New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back. So you got the original trilogy in that.
Cool.
And then the New Republic, which includes The Mandalorian and Ahsoka, and then Rise of the First Order, which is a lot of those new movies like The Force Awakens and The Rise of Skywalker.
I'm waiting for the Marvel timeline to get beyond the return, before the Return of the Jedi, right? That's what's happening right now.
That's what's happening here. So in this book, this character here This is on the third volume, Star Wars: The High Republic. So you start off with the introduction volume, which was the first one. Then we're put into a different place with different characters for the second volume of Star Wars: The High Republic.
Yeah.
This one, we have a major incident that happens. The Starlight Beacon, which is kind of like the space station where all the Jedi patrol the outer rim, ends up getting blown up, whatever. A lot of Jedi die. But we get returned back to the volume 1 characters. But now with issue 6, they're bringing in some characters from basically like 20 years prior who were in volume 2. So now we're getting all the characters who have been popping up in these books in the same book.
Awesome.
In the same book. So
we're getting questions in the chat. What's going on here? It's called a simultaneous stream, you guys.
Right.
And thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we're just sharing our covers, right?
Now, Star Wars, is there a particular title that you like nowadays, Will?
Honestly, I'm a big fan of the High Republic stuff. You don't have to be a hardcore Star Wars fan to get into the High Republic because there's a whole new set of characters.
Right.
And it's basically building the Star Wars universe. These are things that happened before Star Wars was Star Wars, right? So you're learning all new things with this book. So whether you're an avid Star Wars reader or you're just somebody picking up a new book, Star Wars: The High Republic is kind of a jumping on point for all people because you're just getting all new content.
Yeah, and characters and all, and the writing sometimes was a little spotty for me, so I got out. I got out of all Star Wars, but sometimes I'm intrigued. I had all of Dr. Aphra until I jumped out. I think it was last year I jumped out. So, how's Dr. Aphra? How would you grade her right now? Her title.
Dr. Aphra's on a hiatus right now. So
it is okay.
Yeah, I don't think they've had a new issue in 2 or 3 months. But it was actually a pretty good read. It was a good read. Excellent art.
Yeah.
Really good story surrounding Dr. Aphra, and they always brought in characters that we were already familiar with. So like Luke Skywalker would show up, and some of the other droids we're familiar with would show up, and Black Chrysanthus, and just all different characters who we're familiar with, whether it's through the Disney show or through the Star Wars films. I guess Star Wars Dr. Aphra went on a hiatus. I'm not sure why, but they left some stuff ended at the end of it. So I figure at some point it's probably going to pick up. Maybe Alyssa Wong, who's writing it, just had other obligations and had to go do an indie book or something. So they left it open. Cliff, who's hanging around, might know. Cliff knows a lot of stuff.
Lisa Wong. I actually liked her Dr. Aphra. It was actually good. It still kind of had a bubblegum to it, but it wasn't. It moved along.
It moved along, and it wasn't too jokey as well.
Yeah.
Like there were some serious moments, but it was overall kind of a light tone, just considering that that's kind of the personality of Dr. Aphra.
Cool.
The problem with the Star Wars, not a problem, but there are a lot of Star Wars books. So some of them are going to be high quality and some of them are going to be meh. For the most part, the ones that are high quality are obviously like Darth Vader.
Right.
Like Darth Vader book is very, very well written. And I think they had a lot of investment in Dr. Aphra, right? So that seems like a character they were pushing. So in wrestling, we're going to put those characters in the best situation. I think with Dr. Aphra,
all that stuff, her first appearance, all that stuff. I think she's an interesting character, actually. So
yeah, I really enjoy that. And then there's some books that like they'll do like the Star Wars Revelation books, which are just kind of like a preview of what the year is going to be. But some of the previews have some really good teams on them, and then some of the previews they're like, well, we just need something to fill the book, so you're not getting the best. The Mace Windu book that's out right now, I feel like the art in that isn't spectacular, and it's just
not up to par.
It's not, so again, it really depends.
Rob's got a Yoda on the back of his closet. Do you still have that Yoda, Rob?
Let her rip, Rob.
Rob, really quick.
Yoda.
Those used to be in your old videos, man.
Oh yeah.
Show comics, you must.
I remember that thing going off when you first started. Yeah. Where'd you get that, Rob?
Walmart.
Walmart, long time ago, or
No, actually, I got it. They came out at Walmart when they first came out. They were like $150 or something like that.
wow.
And I was retheming one of my old arcade games. It's a prize game, but I was retheming it to Star Wars because it was going in a comic shop.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have Star Wars prizes and stuff in it. So we were retheming it to Star Wars. And I found these guys like on Amazon or something. They were only like $30.
Wow. Very
And
cool.
so first one, we actually we mounted into the top of the game. And so and where it was able to like tie him into the to the power in the game.
Yeah.
Because I went in and I soldered to the battery section and stuff, and ran wires to it and stuff. The problem with that was that this guy is supposed to move around. He's got wheels and stuff on him, and he's got key phrases where if you talk to him,
yeah,
he'll do different things.
Yeah, he would pop off randomly. I remember that.
Yeah, well, if you tell him dark side, he goes crazy and he tries fighting everything. But I said dark side.
Very cool, man. I always love that. I love that Yoda in your closet, man. So I didn't mean to cut Will off. Will, were you still showing some?
Yeah, I got two more new ones.
Two more.
So
new
I
ones?
can finish them off.
Yeah, and Rob, do you have more comics you'd like to show later?
Sure.
All right, cool.
All right. So here's a pretty cool cover. This is Transformers #7.
Excellent.
And you see, you got a piece of Soundwave. I don't know if anybody's familiar with. I mean, I'm sure somebody out there is familiar with Generation 1 Transformers. This is kind of what they've. So the story is not Generation 1 Transformers per se, like when Marvel had them. But what it is they kept they kept the characters like personalities from that pretty much. Right. And their looks are from that. This is Hasbro, so it is a license.
Good things about the new series, G.I. Joe Transformers.
Right. So yeah, it's part of the Energon verse.
Energon, yeah.
Energon verse, right? So there's Transformers. Right now, there's not a G.I. Joe proper book, but we have Duke and you have Cobra Commander coming out of that,
which you love.
Yeah, and they're both limited series. They're both 5 issues, and then after those 2 are done, we'll get a G.I. Joe book coming out of that.
Cool.
But yeah, this is it's really cool. As you see, you got Soundwave. He's in pieces or something, and then I'm gonna assume this is Ravage, one of his cassettes. That transformed into a little like panther or dog.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
whatever. But yeah, they're cassettes, and you have Starscream literally ripping the cassette tape. For those of you who remember cassettes, like ripping the tape out of him. So they're basically cannibalizing each other.
Wow.
But it is a really cool. It's really brutal. Like the amount of times I've seen a robot lose limbs in this book is pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
If I can get you,
we got guys saying "Yo Joe" and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Here's a pretty actually gruesome scene.
Well, I hear that there's a huge battle scene between the Decepticons in this issue or something.
Yeah. So yeah, Starscream's literally getting punched in the gut, and Shockwave's arm is going into him. But that's like average for this book. I don't know if anybody, how many people out there saw the Transformers animated movie with Orson Welles as Unicron and all that.
Yeah.
But I remember growing up with Transformers, and that was like one of my favorite cartoons. And literally in the first like 5 to 10 minutes of the film, like most of the Transformers you knew from that show are dead.
Yeah, I remember that. I vaguely remember that. Yeah, that was a really poignant.
Yeah, and for a kid, it was like,
yeah,
it was traumatic. I remember sitting there.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there with my mom, and I'm just like staring at her. I'm like, Mom?
Is this really happening?
Yeah, I'm like, what is that? Yeah. So, oh man, Hasbro had no chill back then. They were just like, we need a new line of toys. We're just gonna kill everybody who's on screen. I mean, even with the GI Joes, right? What was it? Was it Dooku had a snake go through his heart, and Cobra Commander was turning into a serpent during the whole film? It was,
Yeah, and I remember when Destro showed up afterwards. Like he wasn't part of the, and that was the main baddie for a while. So
yeah, it was. Man,
I vaguely remember this stuff, being impressed with it.
And then, all right, we'll get on to the last one. So, I will take up the last.
Oh,
half
it's
of the
cool.
show.
I'm glad. No, I'm glad that you're doing this. I love it.
Yeah, but this is Action Comics, 1064. Yep. And this book is cool because I forget the name of, and I just had it in my head, of Lobo's race, but we get a lot of
The
other
or whatever. Yeah,
we get a lot of other people from that planet, I guess. A lot of other Lobo-esque
wow, that's looking good.
characters in here. Yeah, and this is going to start a line where this is called House of Brainiac Part 1. So
there's a new equal trilogy or something.
Yeah, so this is going to be Brainiac coming back to Earth, and Superman's got to do his thing against Brainiac.
Right.
Here's a splash page.
Beautiful.
And yeah, this is Joshua Williamson on this book.
Which I hear he's doing a good job on Superman.
He's doing a pretty good job.
There's renewed interest in Superman now.
Yes, Superman has become really big these days. Here's some more
due to his efforts and
invasion of Lobo-looking guys. But there is Lobo is actually, so you got the main man in the book too. He will show up.
The main man, right?
But yeah, Lobo he's actually, I believe, in the Superman book as well, the Superman proper.
Cool.
But
I think I read their first encounter like in the 90s, like a couple months ago. Pretty cool.
Yeah, he's actually a really cool character. I think one day they should at least attempt to bring him to the big screen. I think it could be a fun.
Yeah, people are specking on Lobo, I think. So
yeah, it could be a fun book. I'm trying to see if there's any more splash pages worth showing. I mean, and the other thing about Action Comics is it's more of a super family book, right? It's a super fan book.
Yeah.
So there's more than just Superman in this book. You have Power Girl and Supergirl and Superboy,
Superman,
and then you got Superman. Here's Superboy in there. So you got the Supes family in this book, Action Comics. So really fun read.
Cool.
I personally was preferring the Superman book with Jamal Campbell as the artist. He's been on and off lately. He does a lot of covers still, though. Then the Superman action book. But kind of what they did was Action was more of almost like an anthology. So they separated it up, split it up, and there was like 3 to 4 stories in there.
Yeah.
And what they did recently is they just kind of made it one complete book. No separating up.
Oh, really? Action Comics is now one story?
It's pretty much one story. I don't know if they have a backup one in this one.
They had it broken up into 3 or 4 different stories before.
Yeah, so now I think at least for the foreseeable future, it's going to be one story. You don't get all the extra stuff.
Yeah, people probably didn't take to that too much. Well, it's inconsistent. You're spending a lot of money and you're only getting a little bit of what you like,
Right, and then you got other backup stories for other characters that you may not like. Honestly, I didn't hate anything coming out of there. It just felt sometimes like the main story was just cut short.
Right.
And I was like, oh man, I was really into that, and the other stories sometimes didn't grab you as well, So sometimes it's hard getting cut.
Well, Damien's going to try jumping into Superman in Action Comics now. So cool, Damien. Let us know what you think, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely a time to get on the Superman bandwagon, or might be a little bit behind the time at this point, but it's been really good. It's been really, really good.
So I'm going to switch over to Rob now. For those who don't know, Rob just did his first. Well, he made 300 videos, right? And we're celebrating that Saturday.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Giving away a box of comics on Saturday.
Yeah.
But you need to look at today's video in order to enter. So
yeah. Cheap Comic Collector does claim sales that are awesome. I really enjoyed myself last week.
Well, that's nice to hear. Maybe
Yeah.
you'll drop by more often now.
Yeah, maybe I will. It's tough, man. It's tough. You know,
You can keep
I know
us
it's tough.
fun.
It's tough.
be everywhere. Yeah.
It's Saturday. I've actually been thinking about, possibly changing the day that I do it, or at least the time.
22 says congrats. Rob.
Mostly because whenever there's comic sales, they're always on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm stuck. I just found out about one today where there's one this coming Saturday. They're doing like four comics for $1 on a sidewalk sale somewhere, and I'm like, I can't go. I got to do the show.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Dagger says congrats too on your 300 subs, man. You work really hard too. You drop videos every day. You work really hard on that.
Yeah, well, I got nothing else to do, so it's
you
like,
in your house watching your mom.
Who was it? Posted a comment. Their comment today on when they were posting the comment for the entry. They were like, "Oh, it was the guy from Mars, Tempest from Mars. He put." Don't you have a life?
Yeah.
Because it was basically 300.
You don't.
Don't you have anything to better do with your life? And I wrote back, what? And give up showbiz?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Tempest is cool, man.
You're actually enjoying yourself. All right, Sherlock Holmes and Henson.
Oh, and speaking of kids' book, I just saw the other day where Marvel's actually publishing an Uncle Scrooge one-shot in June. Muppet Show number 9. Not sure how far they went, but get a load of the mummies there. That's cool.
That is very cool, man. Claim.
And here, the number's covered up by the sticker on this one. 8, I think.
Hey, Ranger Slide, thanks for swinging by. Love it.
Ranger.
He's there with the claims with us, man, when you're doing your claims.
And number 7, another Sherlock Holmes reference there.
Cool.
Number 6. But yeah, these were definitely the reason I wanted this box bad enough. So
you're keeping all those.
Jason Aaron is doing
number 5. Oh, they'll go in the claim sale, but it's one of those where it's like I'll be happy either way. I always thought this was a funny cover. I remember seeing this when they were actually publishing these, where they wanted him to sign something, and they're like, "This job's too hard."
Yeah.
Legion of Superheroes 47, and like I said, they actually crammed 92 comics into this.
So this is a whatnot deal, right? Whatnot. They just throw it into the box and.
Yep. And very few of these were bagged and boarded. That's why they were able to get so many in there. Usually there's around 60 to maybe 75 in a box.
Yeah.
But this one had 92. So definitely a record.
That's like 15 cents a comic or something.
Batman Gotham After Midnight number 2.
I
did have to pay up for this one, so it was like 32 cents a comic.
Oh, okay. All right.
Huntress number 4. Somebody else wanted those amounts. It's just as bad as I did.
Well, tell us they were 9 cents, Rob. Tell us they were 9 cents, man.
Word is getting out on this whatnots, the way they do things.
Pyroman number 4, or Superpowers number 4, something like that. Project Superpowers number 4. Avengers 15, Mighty Avengers. Seen that one around a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. This looks like one of Easy's cards, but it's just a secret invasion checklist.
Yeah, they did a good job promoting that event. I didn't like the event too much, but Damien asks, will it be a dark, edgier Uncle Scrooge?
New Avengers 42. From what I read, it's a multiverse story where he has to basically stop his evil self. So, yes.
All right.
Not sure if I'll like it or not, because it definitely doesn't sound like a traditional Uncle Scrooge story. But Conan the Cimmerian 0 issue from Dark Horse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mike just broke out all awesome Conan stuff, man.
War is
Airman's
Hell
is
number
good.
4.
Excellent.
Another Tor. This one's number 3.
Higgy would yell that right now.
Wow.
War!
1985, number 2, whatever that is. Looks like maybe some more Project. No, this was one's from Marvel. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
I don't know what that is. Artwork is different. Rand Thanagar, Holy War, number 3. War of the Time Forgot, number 3.
Oh, cool.
Trinity, number 20.
So you're actually monitoring the screen while they're tossing it into the box, right?
Yep.
On
It's live just like this. They're just tossing them in a box. Most of them tell you what it is. I was watching one guy the other day, didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
And you couldn't really see what he was showing, but
The camera wasn't set up right.
yeah. Conan the Cimmerian, number 4.
And Z
I
loves
mean, they're
this.
fun to watch, even if you don't want to bid, because it's just like, and then you never know what it's going to go for either.
Right, Conan.
Brave and the Bold, number 18, with Raven and Supergirl.
I actually have that one randomly.
Right.
Cool. I love both characters. So.
Was
DC
that Brave and the
Universe
Bold number 1?
Decisions, number
I think so.
3. Again, I don't know what this is either.
Huh.
I think that Brave and the Bold issue that you just showed is the first Brave and the Bold series not to star Batman or Superman.
Oh,
Probably, yeah.
Rob, someone wants to know if you're Dustin Rhodes, the wrestler, maybe. Jim,
Okay.
NFL 7.
Ultimate Origins, number 5.
Hey, Jim.
Ranger said Time Forgot was a cool miniseries. Amazing covers. DC characters from all eras on a dinosaur island. Yeah, you can't beat that.
Booster Gold, number 13. He's got, something on his face right there.
Yeah.
Justice Society, number 19 from the Jeff Johns run. Cool cover.
Looks like maybe Alex Ross.
Yeah. Secret Invasion Frontline, number 4.
So there were some secret invasions in there, I noticed.
Avengers, The Initiative, number 16. Yeah, there was 1 or 2.
What up, Jim? Higgy Pop Booster Gold series was very good.
Kick-Ass, number 4. Yeah, the Booster Gold Funny series, I haven't read any of it yet because I don't have enough issues to really get in on it, but it looks like fun. It looks like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Trinity, number 4. Superman 677.
Cool cover.
Reign in Hell, number 2 from DC, whatever that is.
I've got that one, the whole series.
What's it about?
What's it about? They're fighting in hell. I mean, they're going against Satanists. Satanist, is that his name? Yeah.
Trinity, number 5. Oh, that must be a connecting cover with number 4, right?
There you go.
Since he's holding his hand. Yep.
Little connection there.
Nice.
Hellboy, number 1 of 3. So Hellboy, the Crooked Man, I guess.
Ah.
Thor Saga. Jack of Fables, number 50, the last issue, I believe.
Jack of Fables. Looks interesting. Is that 80s?
Another Brightest Day. This one's number 3, Green Arrow on it.
From the 80s? The Jack of Fables there.
I don't know.
Fantastic Four, 583.
Jonathan Hickman, I think. Yep, that's the end. Towards the end of his amazing Fantastic Four run.
And Steve Epting on
Yep,
art.
Steve, it got better when Steve Epting started doing the art.
Green Lantern Warriors Emerald. Green Lantern Emerald Warriors #2.
22
Oh,
is
here we
saying
go.
the Crooked Man
Combat
book.
featuring the Haunted Tank #1.
22 Comics says Crooked Man is a good spec book, basis of the next Hellboy movie.
And Star Spangled War Stories featuring Mademoiselle Marie. Another Brightest Day #8. Nice hawk cover.
Rob
Spirit #5.
Rob, you might read all of the Jeff Johns Green Lantern someday, huh? Sinestro War into Blackest Night.
Superman's Pale Jimmy Olsen #1.
Is that during the 52 era where they were just
No, this is more recent. This is
Okay.
2002, 2008, something like that.
was before that?
2008, so not too long ago.
Well, yeah. According to
Final
us,
Crisis Rogue's Revenge #3. Stephen King, The Stand #2 of 5.
Jacob says Hellboy Crooked Man is an incredible read. He recommends it.
All right.
New 52
Marvel
is
Apes
great.
#3.
Marvel Apes. I kind of remember that.
And another Secret Invasion #7.
We got some Fable fans here.
And then that's it, the whole box.
Wow.
I remember reading some Fables. I think when they first started out, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was a neat concept.
Mike,
And
you want
then-
to jump in there?
Yeah, man. Go
Right.
round
Thank
here.
you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
All right. So this is just going to be some random indie books. So here we go.
Okay, here we
Of course,
go.
it's going to be horror heavy, man. All right. So we got Purple Claw Mysteries.
Wow.
These are reprints. Yeah.
Wow.
These are all reprints. And they're black and white. And they're not the best of quality, but hey.
Oh, I love black.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna go back and buy these anytime soon.
I love looking at the details of just the black and white inks and stuff.
Where am I at here?
That's a reprint. Wow, look at that.
Reprints. Let me just flip to another. Well, I think some of them might be. I don't know. They just threw stuff in there.
Someone was a fan of the Marvel Apes there. The swag. Cool.
Here we go. Charlton Ghostly Tales #136.
Wow. If I see Ghostly Tales, I grab it now.
Oh yeah, got some cool mummies on there.
Yeah. Very cool.
All right.
The
Then
Charlton.
we're Buried in Terror.
Bad Girl Buried in Terror.
Buried in Terror, man. So there you go. There's a little bit of the inside art.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Pierce Castle.
What's better than Buried in Terror? Buried in Treasure.
Yes, I love it. Absolutely. Cool cover, man. I have a friend who's a Frankenstein monster freak. That's an awesome cover.
Okay, then we got Gene Day's Black Zeppelin. So I think the story with this one is
Gene
this
Days.
guy, yeah, when he passed, his buddies got together, and I think they finished up an idea that he had. So
Very cool.
It's also black and white,
Wow, I love it.
and it's got the '70s vibe to it. All right, I don't know what this one is. Nazrat.
I would pick that up if I saw it on the cheap. That's just what I do.
That's yours.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Okay.
That's yours. Oh, well, look at the back too, man.
You have some fans. People love their horror, bro.
Ugly family.
Yeah.
All right, so non-horror, we got Airboy.
I collect Airboy. Eclipse, I see it, I get it.
Number 13, lucky number 13.
Yeah, Damien loves his Gene Day. That's awesome.
Well, that's high praise. Little
Nice
sleepy Reed.
Zeppelin. Yeah.
Number 11, Airboy number 11. There's some cool things going on in there. All right. Okay, so this one from the 50s. Let's see what year. 1951. But you can still find this a lot of places. Major Impact. This is like an Ovaltine. Went with that.
I love that.
Yeah, so there's
I love weird space stories and stuff now. I want to grab it.
So it's got color interiors.
Look at that.
Let's see, because I think they had a warehouse find of these.
Really?
Oh yeah, and I bought it for $5. So heck yeah, man.
Heck
All right,
yeah,
so we got some reprint EC Horror, The Vault of Horror.
Wow. Mike, you got a great collection, man.
Yeah.
Man, I got all these before the boom hit, man. So
Before the boom, yeah.
The Vault of Horror number 9. Well, reprint, of course. All right.
So Space Age apparently was overprinted.
Yeah, I think so.
That's okay.
I mean,
that means I'll get a copy soon.
Hey, 1951, I'm there. Number 8. So
Ranger loves the Airboy. Yeah, I do too, my friend.
Vault of Horror. All right. Then we've got number 5.
Awesome.
Spooky.
Hey,
And we got.
Bob says, don't forget to drink your Ovaltine.
Don't forget, you're in a pack. This is number 10.
That Peter bragged. I want that. That's what Z's saying over here. Ugly family. I don't know.
That's coming your way. That's the back of that one. The Nazareth.
Cool.
The
All
Nazareth.
right.
Let me see what else we got back here. Mystery pulls here. What were they thinking? Go West, young man. What were they thinking? So
right.
these are they take old Golden Age stories and they just add their own text to it. So they make them funny. Some of them are just plain dumb, but a lot of them you just chuckle at. Okay, Tales Too Terrible trilogy, number 10. Sorry about the glare.
No, that's cool.
All right. Then we got a good old Tales from the Crypt reprint number 6.
Yeah, we got our horror fans here. This is great.
Yeah. We good? I got one more here sitting right
Go ahead,
here.
Man.
Number 7.
Now we're gonna end it. It's like we could keep going here, but my goodness.
Yeah, no, I see the time now, brother. There you go, man.
Wow. Hey, you guys, if you're new on the chat, this was chaotic comic book cover displays and more with friends. These guys are my co-hosts. They show up all the time. We're gonna simultaneous stream, and we're gonna have fun on Wednesdays from 4 to 6, 2 hours, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm really thrilled with what happened today, all the variety we got. I love that Will jumped on a couple comics. He's my first YT friend, my first one, And Mike and Rob are my bros. I'm so tight with them. And I just had a really good time. Anything you guys want to say before we wrap it up? Take your time. Just any information about your channels, any changes, things like that.
Now I'll be going over this series that Higgy Pop sent me, Human Target.
Oh yeah, and, Target. Yeah. Yep.
So I was ready for a Human Target story, but Tom King, and I found myself wanting to know more about Booster Gold, about Guy Gardner, and I'm just like, so that after I started reading the first 6, I said to myself, I'm gonna see what I have with Justice League International. I was telling this to Rob last night.
Oh yeah,
he started pulling stuff out, man, and falling into the I think it was an annual you sent me where they had attacked by, it was Justice League Antarctica. They were attacked by killer penguins or something. I thought that was great, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to digging into more of that.
Awesome. Yeah, we're going to be doing that. Rob, do you have anything to say? If you guys missed the first half of this show, just Will got here a little late, which is okay, man. I just love that you're here, bro. And just either sub me or Rob up, Cheap Comic Collector, or me. You'll get the earlier show too. But
Yep,
Rob,
you
you got something on Saturday. One more time, man. Let us know what's going on Saturday.
Most Saturdays I do a $2 claim sale. It's not an auction. Every book's $2, regardless of condition, whatever. It's just
Free
if you want it, it's $2. It includes shipping.
Includes shipping, free shipping.
And this Saturday we're celebrating the 300th episode of my show. So if you go check out today's video, you'll be able to enter the giveaway for Saturday, which is an entire medium rate box full of comics. So many as I can cram in there. Actually, it's going to be more than that, but you'll see the details Saturday. So
you got the idea from Whatnot. I guess Whatnot is a big sensation right now. People are just dropping comics in there, and people are bidding, and it starts at a super low rate, right? So people are getting comics.
Well, it depends on who you're watching. There's strategies to it because there's channels that have 200 people watching. Doesn't do you any good to go watch those. Those boxes are going to go high up. You want to find the ones that they have 6 people watching. Then there's nobody bidding against you. And
like
sometimes they're putting in some really old comics. I spent I think it was Sunday. I was up. There was this girl. I tipped her $20 on Whatnot because she was up until 3 a.m. in the morning selling comic books.
Wow.
And there was only like 5-6 people watching her. And I picked up, seriously, 10, 12 cent Silver Age DC for $1 a book.
See, Red Art and Comics is saying, hey, it's hard to sell and Whatnot except for keys. But what Rob is saying now is you can get comics on the super cheap on Whatnot. If you go to
you just gotta take your time and know what you're bidding on and wait for the right moment.
Night Tiger, thanks for saying hi to us, brother. Yeah. We're actually leaving now, though. So it's cool. Oh, he's been a Whatnot seller for 2 years, so he knows what he's talking about. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's right. Probably, if you want to get a decent price for your books, you're probably not going to get one unless you're selling keys and key issues and stuff, and have a bunch of people watching. But from a buyer's perspective, we're not, we're looking for cheap books, man, and they're there.
Yeah.
No question about it.
All right, you guys, I love this show. It's a new show that we put together. It's only been out for a couple weeks now, and it's a great team, great interactions with new comics and old comics. We're signing off now. We want to thank each and every one of you for checking us out. So, all right, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
See you on the next one. Thank you, chat. And thanks, friends. We're out.
Later.
Deuces, right, Will?
Yeah. Peace.
Yeah,
Right.